Hello, guys. This is Jerry speaking. Welcome to episode 7 of Bedtime Stories. And today we're going to be reading you a story based on the Disney's 1950 movie. And that is, of course, I'm talking about Cinderella. Now, if you don't know what Cinderella is, it's basically a princess and who wash dishes, and there's also a prince who want to date each other, but all of a sudden the stepsisters want to take their place. So, what do they do instead? Take Cinderella with her, the prince, to date her. Just saying. Anyway, let's go into read this now, but just saying. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful man named Cinderella. She lived with her two mean, ugly stepsisters, just like in the Disney movie, but whatever. They made Cinderella to do all the housework while they spent all day priming. Cinderella wore tattered old rags and wear barefoot. Mm-mm. That's part of the Disney movie, but never complained. But in the Disney movie, she sang the song called "Where Your Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes." But whatever. At night, she stepped close to the fire along the chiners. That's why she was called Cinderella. One day, an invitation arrived for all of them to attend the palace ball, hosted by the prince. Okay, that is cool enough. The mean stepsisters got busy planning their wardrobes, but would not allow Cinderella to go. Seriously, stepsisters, you have to do this with Cinderella? Moving on. On the evening of the ball, Cinderella helped her wicked stepsisters get ready. But after they left, Cinderella stopped by the fire and cried her heart out. All of a sudden, a kindly old lady with a magic wand appeared. "I'm your fairy godmother, Cinderella." It kind of reminds me of a, bibbidi bobbidi boo type of thing, but yeah. You also go to the ball. But first you must gather a large pumpkin, 6 white mice, and large black rat, and 6 lizards. The 6 lizards have to do with the Disney movie, but whatever. The fairy godmother casts his magic spell, transfer them into a carriage, 6 white horses, a coachman, and a 6-foot man. They were all waved to take Cinderella to the ball. That's part of the book and mystery. But what does it have to do with the Cinderella story? But that was the 1950 movie, but whatever. But I have nothing to wear, Cinderella cried. And in the flash, the fairy godmother changed Cinderella's rags into a beautiful gown. Our own feet were 2 lovely glass slippers. Okay? Remember, you must leave the ball by midnight, for the magic bell will be broken and everything will change back by the way it was. The fairy godmother warned. I maybe agree with this fairy godmother type of thing, but it's just me. So Cinderella went to the ball, wore the prince immediately, fell in love with her. They danced all night, and Cinderella forgot the warning. She was dancing the prince when the clock struck midnight. Yeah. That's how the stroke began, but, just me. Last page in the book. And 12, she then ran out in the palace, losing one of her glass slippers. The prince ran after her, but found only the slipper. The next day, the prince commented that every madam in the kingdom try on the glass slipper, but wherever it fit would be his bride. Called off. but it fit no one but until Cinderella finally tried it on. And then, of course, it fit perfectly. That's happiness right there. Cinderella was immediately brought to the prince, and who asked to marry him, and she did, and so they live happily ever after. So that was the end of our story. But this picture right there, see here, that's not the end. The marriage is the end. So that is. So that was Cinderella. What I think about the story, it was a beautiful masterpiece. So anyway, that wraps up for Cinderella and Bedtime Stories episode 7. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I have to get this book in the way first before I wrap things up. Hang on. There we go. Perfect. But until next time, this is Jerry saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. We got more bedtime stories for you guys very soon. But until then, the Jeff saying out. See ya.